Good afternoon, class. My name is Tiara Azakar, and this is for my resume presentation for COMM 2140. I wanted to discuss my previous public speaking history. I do not speak in front of people most of the time. Anytime that there's been a conference, a meeting, a get together, I usually am the background. I provide the admin, I provide the support. I'm usually the behind the scenes person just because I like to move quickly and I like to move efficiently. And usually, the public speaking matters. You have to stand still and be more quieter, more concise, and those usually just do not describe my personality and my energy type. So I do not have many experiences in which I have had to speak publicly. And the times that I did, it was something that I organized. So my confidence level was very much different than if I had just been called on randomly, which has happened in class or church or things like that, where you're taken off guard and you're not sure what to say and you didn't prepare. I feel as if I need more preparation time to think of the logistics of what I perceive as public speaking, which is your tone, your posture, your topic, and your level of knowledge and comfortability within that topic. You know, you're given more time to think about if someone were to have a question on it, to expand and even go outside of your topic, just in case someone brings up something that intersects that. When you're called on randomly, you don't get to do that. But so I have tried to narrow those times of being called on unexpectedly in the times that I've had to plan something to speak. One of the times that I've had to speak has been during an orientation of training for a position that I carried with the Tarrant County Election Center, where I became a trainer. And I would have 5 people in my training sessions that usually went for about an hour. And it was in a professional setting, it was very detailed. I had my materials laid out. I had, pens and papers for them to take notes. Those are the things that I felt were important for me to do a good job in relaying information about the topic that I needed to, which at the time was election policies and procedures. I am not comfortable speaking at this moment in front of audiences that I do not know. In that time where I had to speak in front of my trainees, I was prepared for certain types of questions. We were only there to discuss a certain topic. There really was not much room to expand beyond that topic because of the time constraints. I'd have another class right after that. So I knew what to expect. I normally had met the people I was training, whether they were returning or I had met them previously, just like in an orientation, and this was now the training part of the main orientation. But I noticed my level of anxiety and uncomfortability increases in unknown audiences because I feel there's much more that is entailing in how I need to present myself or the information. I need to think about the volume that I use to speak, the words that I speak. Are they knowledgeable in this topic? Because then I can use technical language within this area of expertise. If they do not know anything about this topic, then I need to use beginner language or layman's language for them to be able to grasp the basic concepts. And if it's an unknown audience, I'm just not able to gauge that, and I feel as if I'm not doing a well enough job presenting as I should be in that position of a presenter. My presentation experiences have all been in school or in work. So they've been max 3 minutes. Right now, I've been speaking for 4 minutes, and this is probably one of the longest presentations I've given. Again, because we have topics and we have subpoints that need to be in a certain time constraint, and so I practice those presentations. So the experience that I have is short but detailed. So I feel if I could give a 3-minute presentation with enough time, I would feel like my experience is good, and that I am proficient in that. If you're asking me to do longer than 3 minutes, my experience is not as is not as in depth as the shorter presentations. I personally would rate my presentation skills on a scale, if we were doing from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. I would rate it about a 5.5 or a 6. Again, I have not had many opportunities that I have agreed to expand on this. I have definitely let a lot of opportunities bypass me, and maybe I should have taken them on to increase those skills. But at this time, I would rate myself as like mediocre in those skills. If it were a 3-minute presentation, I think I would rate myself like a 7. But in general, I think a 5.5 or a 6. I definitely look forward to this class so that I am able to kind of put myself in a position that I can't step away from or back out of, and actually hone in on better skills, so that it's not just one small area of presenting that I'm good at, that I can feel comfortable in navigating through the different levels of it. Thank you.